20 minutes after the United States naval blockade of Iran took effect, a Chinese tanker sailed straight toward it. The ship was flying a Malawian flag. It had been spoofing its GPS location for 11 days, and it was carrying Iranian oil, listed on paper as coming from the United Arab Emirates. Its name was the Rich Starry. And what happened next exposes the entire lie of this conflict. Here is what the world is being told. China opposes the war. China wants peace. China is calling the United States blockade dangerous and irresponsible. Here is what China is actually doing. Iran has officially announced that only Chinese vessels will be allowed to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. A Chinese bulk carrier transited the strait with one message broadcast to the world: China owner. That was the pass. That was the deal. China publicly condemns the war. Privately, it is the only country in the world with a guaranteed lane through the most important choke point on Earth. That is not neutrality. That is leverage. Follow the money, and the math becomes undeniable. China buys Iranian oil at $60 per barrel, while the global market price sits above 100. That discount only exists because of the war, because of the sanctions, because every other buyer walked away. Chinese customs officially recorded zero imports from Iran since 2022. Yet Chinese imports of so-called Malaysian crude in 2025 hit 1.3 million barrels per day, more than double Malaysia's entire national production. The oil is Iranian, the paperwork is Malaysian, the profit is Chinese. And Beijing holds 1.3 billion barrels in strategic reserves, 120 days of supply, enough to watch this war play out calmly, while everyone else panics. Trump claimed China agreed to stop arming Iran. Beijing never confirmed it. What Beijing did instead was move to block the Scarborough Shoal in the South China Sea. The same week the Hormuz crisis peaked. 2 pressure points, 2 fronts. One message to Washington: do not push us into a corner. China does not need Iran to win this war. China needs Iran to keep bleeding, slowly, while Beijing positions itself as the only power capable of ending it. Every week this conflict continues, China buys discounted oil, avoids the fighting, and watches the United States spend billions enforcing a blockade that is already leaking. This is not a war China is losing. This is a war China designed to win without firing a single shot. The United States controls the strait. China controls the narrative, the oil, and the exit. And that is the harsh truth.